and I'm going to show you quickly the back end of my database. I just logged into the SQL developer here. These are my tables. Fairly simple. They got a little bit of data in each of them. Nothing too overly dramatic. And this is my front end. Got the same thing over here. Got all my tables, some information, some data. Very basic. This is currently connected with the help of Brian Burke, of course. Alright. Right here is the case manual. So I'm going to be jumping back and forth to this just to compare it. And since you're interested in the front end, let's start with the first form we have here, the new loan application, which right here says new loan application. So to start off with, you can choose your loan officer. Right here, it shows the loan officer ID along with their name. So let's say I want Brian to be my loan officer. Very simple. The application date automatically updates. Last name, Tataro. Oops, skipped the wrong line. It's, your first name is Doctor. Address 100 University Drive. City, Lafayette, Louisiana 70503. Your phone number is let's make it something real. 337 39. I don't know, something. I'm just making up a number. Your primary income, let's say it's $1 million. Your secondary income is $12. Loan number. This I was working on autofilling the next loan. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it, so you're going to be loan number 7. Your loan amount, well, you're making $1 million, so let's just say you want a $50,000 loan. Loan term, this is in years. Let's say 6 years. Interest rate, 0.03, 3%. Monthly payment, so let's go with $695. This obviously isn't how things are done, but I'm just doing it as an example. Okay, so right here it says documents received. W-2, tax return, credit report, and bank info. Right here it says yes or no. You enter a Y or an N. Check boxes also work, which is another option that you can do. I just went with Y or N. Okay, and this status is automatically set to pending. So all loans that are first added are automatically pending. Oh, I forgot your Social Security. Let's make something up. There you go. Alright, so you scroll back down here, add record button, add it, clears the record field. So let me save this, close it. Come up here to customer, open up customer. I don't see you in the Access database yet, but let's check SQL Server to see if you're there. Oh, yep, there you are. Here's your name, Dr. Tataro, Lafayette, all the information we entered. It's right there. I just have to update this table, which I'm not going to do right now. Well, I guess I can. I'll pause the video and be right back. Or, never mind, I'll just do it right now. Let's see. Select all. Okay. Updating the tables. Oh, there you go. Close down customer, open customer back up, and there you are. Let's check the case. Alright, pending loan form. That's the next form we're going to be looking at. This one was a little tricky. Alright, so auto-filled with the latest loan that we created. Loan review date, that'd be today. You click on it. The main purpose of this form is simply just to change the status of the form from pending to accepted or denied. And that's about it. It's for the underwriter, the loan underwriter, to decide. Just look at the form and either accept it or deny it based on the customer's information. So, I mean, we can change your status to accepted, hit new, and then your status just got changed to accepted. I hit this button because I didn't add an add record button to this table. It wouldn't fit properly. So, I mean, that one's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Scroll down here. All right, the proceeds disbursement report. Let's see right here. Here we go. I have two different variations of this one. One where it's vertical, just like this, and one where it's laid out horizontal, which the horizontal view matches this one with the name on the right, name and address on the right, customer security, check amount, and loan amount. So this is one I had created earlier for mine. The name and address, I actually left off the names just for security. And I could have added first and last name, but I just didn't. It shows the check number, the check amount, the customer social security number, and their current address. You can scroll through them right here, previous and next. It changes everything. You can also hit find record. So if I wanted to find check number 001, hit find. Links you right to it. It's just a report. Matches identical to this one besides the person's actual name. Alright, monthly statements next. Come down here. Monthly statement. Identical. For this one I forgot to add a monthly payment, so that's why this is blank. But yeah. Same thing. It's identical, got statement number at the top left. Customer name, address, all that stuff. The loan amount, interest rate, which is now converted to an actual percentage instead of a decimal. The loan balance, the date this was last updated, and the amount of remaining payments. You scroll down further, you can see the second one too, or another one. This is statement number 1. This was statement number 2. It's just an endless report. All right, next is customer update form. I have two different versions here. This one, which has a drop-down menu where you can choose the person's social security along with their name. And then this one right here, which is customer update. Number 1, just labeled differently, where you enter it by hand. You can see right here, it autofills my information. Currently my address, if we come over here, is 3000 Whittington Drive. That's the one I entered. And so we're going to update it. Let's say I moved. Let's say I moved to 100. And there we go. This is the date. You change to the day's date. And update. Now if you notice it doesn't update automatically. Slide all this stuff over. It still says 3000, but if we come over here, this should be changed. There you go, it says 100 right there. So all we gotta do is, because while I'm working in the front end, it doesn't automatically update or refresh itself. It says all tables refreshed. Here we go. I gotta close this one down. No, I don't want to save changes. There we go. It updated to 100. So the update works, no problem, and it looks pretty similar to the case right here. Let's scroll down here, see what we got next. All right, so the customer account inquiry. So this is the customer account inquiry, customer social security, loan number. It's a report because you're not supposed to be able to make changes on it. The transaction history right here. The reason all this is blank is because this was actually not in the case. The only time it's mentioned in this case is as text right here inside the form. It's not mentioned, in any of these paragraphs or anything like that as attributes, so they didn't get added as attributes to these tables. So that's why there's nothing here. But yeah, the report looks pretty identical to the one that's in the case, as do most of my forms. They're almost mirror images of each other, as you can tell. Last name, address, phone, So, yeah, I believe this is the last form. Yeah, okay, then it just goes into glossary. Okay, so this is the end of my video. I've showed pretty much everything that my forms do and how they're all connected. But yeah, thanks for a great class. We had a good year, or a good half year, I guess. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my project.